A monolithic application is a single, large software application composed of all the code necessary to perform all the required business functions. Monolithic applications are typically deployed as a single unit and can be difficult to scale and adapt to changing requirements. What is microservices? Microservices architecture, often shortened to microservices, is an architectural style for developing applications. Microservices allow a large application to be separated into smaller independent parts, each having its realm of responsibility. Key differences between microservice versus monolithic. Commitment to technology. Microservice. The advantage of developing an application that follows microservices architecture is that developers have a wide variety of options for various technologies like operating systems, frameworks, programming languages, etc., for building an application. Continual commitment and dependency can be eliminated using a single stack of technology. Monolithic. In monolithic architecture, developers are forced to use only one technology, no matter whatever its limitations are. For example, when your application's framework is outdated, migration to a new, better framework will be very difficult and challenging. In such situations, developers should rewrite the whole application in a different programming language and on a new framework, making it riskier and more time-consuming. Isolation of faults. Microservice. Even if there is an error in any of the processes, the rest of the processes will be unaffected and can be run as all the services are independent and isolated from each other. Monolithic. On the contrary, in monolithic architecture, any kind of misbehavior in any of the components may severely affect the working of the entire application. Management of code. Microservice. On the other hand, microservice has a divided codebase. Codebases in microservices are broken into multiple code units, which makes them easy to manage and update. Monolithic. Monolithic code base sizes are huge. Due to the large size of monolithic codebases, it is very difficult for development teams for understanding and managing it properly. This further leads to the slowing down of the development processes. Developments and deployments are continuous. Microservice. Development, deployment, operation, and scaling of every component of microservices application are independent. Any update in any services of the application will not affect any other services. Also, there is no sharing of implementation or codebase between services. This leads to the ease of continuous development and the deployment of complex and huge applications. Monolithic. Its codebases are large, and the components are interdependent. This leads to the limitation of continuous deployment and development because a complete application must be redeployed to update any component. It is risky and affects all the background tasks, and connected service functions are also impacted. Scaling of application. Microservice. All the services of microservices applications are built as different modules. This leads to the team's division to different work, which further helps them change and update production easily. This makes the scaling of application easier. Monolithic. The scaling of monolithic architecture applications is a challenge to developers as it is a single package unit.